I have literally spent the last 5 hours binging the what's in my bag videos. And so if I'm nosy, I know you guys are nosy, and I figured why not film one myself? So here is my bag in all of her glory. This thing weighs, I'm not even kidding, easily 10 to 15 pounds. And I wish I was exaggerating. This thing is single-handedly giving me scoliosis. But nonetheless, let's do a bag tour. I guess the easiest way to start is to show the outside of my bag. This bag has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 zippers. So she's a big one. Therefore, I think the easiest way to go about it is just to start from the outside and move in. So starting on the outside, there are these 2 front zipper pockets, and they're honestly not that big, but they do hold a decent amount of stuff to the point that I actually use them. So starting with the right pocket, I keep mostly my little everyday minis that I use. Like I have my sunscreen, lotion, and then my little sunscreen stick. They are the Unseen sunscreens by Supergoop, and I absolutely love these things. Before I was using a Neutrogena sunscreen, and don't get me wrong, I loved it, it worked good, but it left a white cast, and it also burnt my freaking eyeballs every single time I used it because I am constantly rubbing my face, and of course I'm gonna rub the sunscreen in my eyes. And so far I have not experienced any kind of burning with these. Not to mention they go on your skin really easily and smooth, and they don't leave a white cast on your face. So I'm still testing it out to see if it's gonna break me out. Fingers crossed it doesn't, because I do absolutely love these. And then I have this little mini set from Glossier. It comes with the Cloud Paint blush as well as 2 of these little mini perfumes, and I absolutely love this red one. And I'm sad because I literally have, I think, maybe half a squirt left, so I do need to go buy the bigger one of this. And then this little Fleur, and then I guess this is just the original one because it just says Glossier U, but I love this. And they're just so convenient and small and easy to have in your bag. And that is all for this pocket. And so now to the left side, and this one, I just keep all my lip products. I have this little NYX Fat Oil Blistex. I don't even know where I got this from. A little random cute chapstick, and then a NYX Butter Gloss. And then randomly enough, I do keep nail clippers in this pocket as well because I am so finicky about the length of my nails, and if they get past a certain point, it overstimulates me and everything I touch just bothers me. And so I am constantly using this. And they do have a cute little cherry case on them, which is cute. There are these 2 small little zippers, but they really are too small to fit anything in them, so I don't have anything in them. And then on the front of my bag, I keep these 2 little hair clips because my bangs really, I don't even have bangs, so I don't know why I'm saying that. But the front pieces of my hair really bother me, and so whenever I'm getting overstimulated once again, I will keep them so that I can clip my hair back. And I do know I'm gonna be getting hate for this, but I do in fact have my little Labubu on the side of my bag. I know they're out, okay, they're not popular anymore, but I freaking love this one, and therefore we have her on my bag. And then I do have 2 little side pockets. They're not zippers, but they have the little clasps. And the left side is empty, but on the right side, I do have this little baggie that I keep hair ties in. Technically, the bag is for jewelry, but I just thought it was the perfect size and keeps it contained for hair ties. So that's where I keep those. And then on the handle of my bag, I keep my little claw clip for, of course, when I went to actually put my hair up. But at the same time, it's just so freaking cute. My grandma got this for me for Christmas, and it has these little pearls that dangle down, and I'm obsessed with it. And surprisingly, the pearls and the chains do not get wrapped up in your hair. I really thought that this was gonna yank my hair out when I took it out. It does not. So I just keep that on the handle of my bag for a little decoration. And then moving on to the back of the bag, I have this zipper back here. And in here, I just keep my glasses and glasses essentials. So I have, of course, my glasses case with my glasses inside of them, little cleaning wipes, and then a little spray. Let me know in the comments, do these make me look like a grandmother? Because I just got them yesterday and I've never had clear frames or metal frames, and so I don't know. Are they ugly? Are they cute? Let me know. Okay, moving on to the inside of the bag. On the top, there are 2 separate zippers, and they're both just open areas. They don't have little organizing things in them, except for the back zipper, but we'll get there. So starting with the front zipper, I keep a journal and a little pencil because I really like to go to this specific park and sit in my car and journal because it's quiet, it's pretty there, and I just enjoy doing it, and everyone thinks I'm weird for that. but I will go and sit for literally 2 or 3 hours sometimes and just sit and journal or draw or read, or, which brings us to my next item, an entire iPad, sit and watch videos on my iPad, because yes, I could totally do these things at home, but I don't know why I just feel like sitting at the park in my car, it's just so peaceful and so beautiful, and therefore I go like 3 or 4 times a week. I'm trying to limit myself. I would go every single day if I could, but I've got things to do. I cannot be sitting at the park every day. So this is honestly where the bulk of the weight comes from, because this thing, of course, if you have an iPad, you know, is heavy. And I have this big, humongous case on it that has like the keyboard. But like I said, I like going to the park and playing on it. And also I enjoy going to like cafes or like Panera Bread and sitting and doing work or homework. So I do keep my iPad with me at all times, which I could just take it out and bring it when I need it, but I will forget it if I don't leave it in the bag. So therefore we keep our 10-pound iPad in there. And that is everything I keep in my front pocket. So moving on to the back pocket, this is where I keep like the bulk of my items. Of course, I have my keys, and I got this little cute, okay, it's actually so dirty right now, but I got this from Five Below and it has a little cat on it, and it looks like my cat. So of course I had to get it. And then an excessive amount of keys on there. And then I keep this little mini hand lotion because I cannot stand the feeling of dry hands, so I am constantly putting this on, especially in wintertime. My skin is already dehydrated as it is all year round, but in winter specifically, it gets so dehydrated. I'm using this bad boy like 5 million times a day. So this is essential for me. And then I keep this little baggie that has like pads and tampons and whatever girl items that I would need. That's pretty self-explanatory. Okay, moving on to like hygiene type stuff. I have an irrational fear of having stinky breath. Therefore, I keep, of course, gum at all times. This is actually my least favorite type of gum because I feel like whenever you chew this stuff, it like disappears within 2 minutes. So I actually hate this, but this is what we have for now. And then I have an entire bag of flossers, which is probably unnecessary and definitely overkill. But if you're my friend and you ever need floss, I got you, girl. And then of course, mouthwash, because I don't want stinky breath, like I said. With all 3 of these items, I will never have stinky breath. And then my last 2 hygiene products that are not for my mouth are Q-tips, and then I also have this Magic Molecule hypochlorous acid spray because I am very acne prone, as you can tell. I'm currently breaking out right now, and I've been going to the gym and like trying to go on walks outside, and so I'm sweating, and I've noticed that I've been breaking out so much more. So I got this little mini version so I can start spraying it on my face after my workouts and after my walks. Moving on to this little zipper that's inside this back pocket. This is just where I keep my headphones. I have my little wired headphones and of course my AirPods because I forget to charge these all the time. And sometimes I just like having these. I don't know, they just feel aesthetic and cute, I'm not gonna lie. So I do use these a lot, but I also use my AirPods for when I'm going out in like cafes and stuff and I don't want cords all hanging on me. But when I do take walks outside or walk at the gym, I do prefer my wired headphones. We have made it to the end of the bag and I'm actually surprised. I thought I had a lot more stuff in there. So that is my bag and everything in her. But thank you so much if you've made it to the end of this video. Of course, like always, I freaking love you and I will see you in the next one.